sphera. And then we're going to light the big hadloke, and everyone is invited to have all of the holiest thoughts and holiest prayers on the highest day of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai here in the holy city of Tzfas. So everyone, please come up. We're going to daven Mariv now. Countdown. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Everyone's invited to please come to the front. We're going to do the hadlaka. We're going to light the bonfire. First, I would like to thank my dear wife, Chana, the CEO-in-chief. Thank you for putting all of this together, the carnival, and everything that we had up until the festival and even parts of the festival. We want to thank the city of Tzfat. We want to thank the mayor, Shuki, and Yasmin, and Oren, and all the people from the city of Tzfat to help us by giving us electricity, chairs, tables, a few shekels to help pay for this and put it together. Thank you, Shuki. Where's Shuki? We also want to thank Aiki and Asaf. Oh yeah, Aiki and Asaf. You are good men. Thank you so much for all your help. And we want to thank Rabbi and Mrs. Pasternak for joining us and making and allowing us to join them on this beautiful day of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai here at the Mayan HaRadum to make this a day of unity and rejoicing with Rabbi Shimon.
Nobody's listening to you, by the way. I want everybody to stop. No. I just got a call. If you wait 20 minutes, you could light with him. I said I can't. I told him 8:10.
No, because it's not. I'm not doing a festival.
I told him 8:10. You want to ask me? He wants to.
You ask Pasternak. I'm not getting involved. I told him he's going to do it. That's it.
I told him 8:10.
He come at 9 o'clock. Is the kaplan's going to speak? So maybe we'll do it then. Speak to Pastor. I don't know. And lastly, we would like to thank the pioneers from Chabad and Tzfat, Rabbi Label and Sarah Kaplan, who started and brought the Chabad community to be the strong and community and vibrant that it is today. And it's now continued and being led by his son, Rabbi Chaim and Rifki Kaplan. So we want to make a big yesher koyach to you for everything you do here in the city of Tzfat. We're going to ask Rabbi Pasternak to come share a few words to help us get into the right moment, the right vibe, the right energy as we light the candle, as we light the bonfire for Rabbi Shimon. It's a very special time. Everyone is invited to daven and make requests. Rabbi Shimon is listening and going on high and bringing down great shefa and blessings for all of us on this special day. Rabbi P.
gonna be fine. Ma?
Happy, joyous. I used to teach. No, that's not where's your team? Here's your box. Yeah, burger. Okay. Did you hear me? Yeah. We're going to start off with the drummers of Zion. Okay. I want to start off right in the beginning. We're going to start with the claps. I'm going to count. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. We're going to go 1, 5, 1, da, 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 da. You're on the shaker. You're ready with the shaker or with this? With the claps, but then you did the cowbell also, huh? Later, but not in the intro. You're making yourself. The intro, I just want. I just want the focus on the claps.
Thank you. Wow.
Okay.
What do you think about what I'm going to say first?
Chaim.
Okay, here we go, everybody. Welcome. I want to thank, first of all, the Tracksters for organizing an amazing festival this afternoon for all the children and for the families, Baruch Hashem. It's been an honor and a pleasure working with you guys. Keep it up. We want to officially begin the One Flame Festival at this time as well. And we're going to light the bonfire. There's a story about Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. As is known, he was put into a situation where he had to go into a cave, where he had only water and carib. One day, the Chevraya, all the people of his Chevra, his friends, his students, the masters of the universe, they got to a pasuk. It's actually shaykh to parshas that we're in right now, B'chukosai, with the curses. And they saw that these curses are written twice in the Torah. One here, and one in Sefer Devarim. The one in Sefer Devarim is connected with the Churban of the second temple. The one in Sefer B'chukosai, which we're now, is connected with the Churban of the first temple. If you look, after the curses, we read them yesterday. After the curses, there's an immediate nechama that Hashem gives. Zacharti as Brisi Yaakov. We hear a whole bunch of horrible things that we don't want to happen, and then the comfort comes right away. I remember you. In the second set of curses, which goes with the second temple, all the curses come, and there's no comfort that comes at the end. It just says curses. It doesn't say, and everything's going to be all right in the end. And so they were sitting there and they were all worried about it. They said, that means that in the second Churban, there's no comfort. And they didn't know what to do. And so they decided to cry. Because they said, if Rabbi Yehuda came in, he said, if Rabbi Shimon was here, he would know what to tell us. But he's not here. The next morning, Rabbi Yossi gets up. And he sees a whole bunch of birds flying across the sky. And they're followed by a Yonah, a dove, a little turtle dove is following this big flock of birds. Don't worry, we can handle it. a big flock of birds, and he sees this turtle dove, and he says, "Oh, turtle dove, you've been trustworthy since the flood. Please, you are compared to the Jewish people themselves. You're fit and you're beautiful." That's what he says. Oh, that, just a quote from the Zohar. And he says, "Will you please do a shlichus for me?" And the turtle dove does a 180 and goes to hang out with Rabbi Yossi. He's like, how can I help you? Rabbi Yossi writes down what he writes. He puts this little piece of paper under his wing, and the turtle dove goes off on shlichus. He comes to Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, who's standing at the face of his cave over there. And he sees this turtle dove with a little pekalach over there, and he says, "Oh, my friends, like they need me." And he called the bird, and he read the thing, and he started to cry. He says, "What's going to be with the generations? They're going to think that when it comes to the second Chorban, there's all curses, there's no nechama. How do we know it's going to end? We, Baruch Hashem, know it's going to end. We feel good about it. But if it wasn't for this story and Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, we would be in the situation that the Chavraya was worried about. Oh no, it's all curses. When's it going to end? There's no comfort that comes in the end of the story." And Rabbi Shimon was crying over this. He was worried about the future generations, because they're going to think there's no comfort. It's never going to end. It doesn't say it in the Torah. So, boom, Eliyahu Hanavi comes out of nowhere, and he prophesies, and he said, "I was on a shlichus over there with Hashem doing something else, but Hashem told me to come and take away your tears." It was emotional. He comes, and he starts to explain to him that the curses themselves, they are the nechama. You don't need to have a curse and then you're comforted, because the curses, and he started to go through every verse and explain each one in the Zohar. It's unbelievable how it's all words of comfort. You just read it without seeing the panemius. You read it without the eyes of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. Really? This is amazing, right? So this is what we're dealing with over here. There's a panemius that's at hand that has the power to completely transform all the curses into absolute light and bracha. It's the nechama. We're going to light the hadlaka. Rabbi Zalman, let's invite the doctor. And we want you all to enjoy the music. Thank God.
Where's the story in the Zohar?
I'll tell you in a little bit.
Light it together.
You go ahead and light it. You want to light it again? All right.
As we light the bonfire, we would like to remember the 45 holy neshamas that were taken from us last year in Meron. May the neshamas have the highest of Leah, the Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. There's a custom amongst certain chassidim to sing holy nigunim as we light the bonfire. Ani mamin, oy ani mamin, beyemuna shelema, beviyas hamoshiach, beviyas hamoshiach, ani mamin. Ay beviyas hamoshiach, beviyas hamoshiach, ani mamin. Oy ani mamin, ani mamin, oy ani mamin, beyemuna shelema, ay beviyas hamoshiach, beviyas hamoshiach, ani mamin, Moshiach, ani mamin. Ayayayam, ayayayayayinam, Avinu Malkeinu, Ein lanu melech, Ein lanu melech, Elohata, Avinu Malkeinu, Ein lanu melech, Ein lanu melech, Ayelata, Nadam, Ayayayam, Ayayayam, Ayladayadam, Ayladam, Ayayam, Ayayayinam. All right, we ready for the festival to begin?
Okay, starting with Rabbi Zion. When we finish that one, again, it's tak, 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 tak. We're going to go to our drum piece. Everyone's going to take a solo in the drum piece, remember? And we're going to do like boom, cha, 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 and boom, cha, and everyone's going to take a little solo. Just follow me. You want me to say? So before we start celebrating Lag BaOmer, it's a big zchut. We want to announce also that there's a mechitza. Everyone can see the mechitza. So if anyone wants to dance, the women are welcome to dance on this side. The men are welcome to dance on this side. And we're going to dance on this stage. One, two, one, two, three, one, two, one, three. Come on, everybody. Two, one, two, three, one, two, one. Drummers of Zion, 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 drummers of Zion. Drummers of Zion, 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 drummers of Zion. Hey! Zion, drummers of 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 Zion. Hey! Hey! Drummers of Zion, 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 drummers of Zion. Watch out! Zion, drummers of 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 Zion.
ואמרתם כל אחי רבי שמעון בר יוחאי ואמרתם כל אחי רבי שמעון בר יוחאי ואמרתם כל אחי שמעון בר יוחאי ואמרתם כל אחי רבי שמעון בר יוחאי איש אלוקים קדוש הוא אשרי העירתו לבחם ישכיל פיהו אדוננו בר יוחאי ואמרתם כל אחי רבי שמעון בר יוחאי ברוך הוא מפי עליון, קדוש הוא מהיון, מאור גליל העליון, אדוננו בר יוחאי, ואמרתם כל אחי, רבי שמעון בר יוחאי, ואמרתם כל אחי, רבי שמעון בר יוחאי. תבשול תעלומות, תעוז ותעצומות, על המעלות רמות, אדוננו בר יוחאי, ואמרתם כל אחי, רבי שמעון בר יוחאי, ואמרתם כל אחי, רבי שמעון בר יוחאי. בידה כל הנסתרות, איבריו עושים פירות, ביטל כמה גזירות, אדוננו בר יוחאי, ואמרתם כל אחי, רבי שמעון בר יוחאי, ואמרתם כל אחי, רבי שמעון בר יוחאי. תורתו מגן לנו, היא מאירת עינינו, הוא ימליץ טוב עלינו, אדוננו בר יוחאי, ואמרתם כל אחי, רבי שמעון 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 בר יוחאי.
Drummers of Zion, let's give it up for the drummers of Zion right now. Fantastic. They're not done, by the way. They're not done. We just want to invite the mayor onto stage to say a few words because they attracted the mayor, as it turns out. Shuki Ohana. We want to bless him and that he should bless us. So come on up, Vod Rosh Ha'ir.
ערב טוב, ערב טוב, חג שמח. אני אעשה את זה עם המוזיקה, לא? הולך. ערב טוב, ראשית אני שמח להיות כאן. אני שמח שהקהילה ממשיכה להתפתח מצד אחד ולעשות פעילות. אנחנו נמשיך, הרב פסטרנק והרב זלמן, נמשיך לתמוך, לסייע, לעזור. אנחנו רואים בזה, אני רואה בזה חשיבות רבה להתפתחות, ואני מקווה שזה גם יביא עוד ועוד ועוד עולים מארצות הברית ומקנדה. אני רוצה כאן להגיד לכם תודה לכל השותפים, ליוניק, לרבנים, שנמשיך לעשות פעילות תרבותית, ובכלל יש לכם מקום חם אצלי בלב, ואנחנו נמשיך לתת. שיהיה לכם ערב טוב וחג שמח.
Give it up, Shuki Ohana.
Am Israel Chai. Let's do it again.
Israel chai. Od Avinu 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 chai. Israel chai. Listen up. Israel chai. Israel chai. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Israel chai. Israel, Israel chai. Israel chai. Israel chai. Od Avinu 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 chai. מצווה גדולה להיות בשמחה, להיות בשמחה תמיד. מצווה גדולה להיות בשמחה, להיות בשמחה תמיד. מצווה גדולה, להיות בשמחה. מצווה גדולה להיות בשמחה, להיות בשמחה תמיד. מצווה גדולה, להיות בשמחה. מצווה גדולה, להיות בשמחה, להיות בשמחה תמיד. So if you haven't guessed, we're the drummers of Zion. My name is Moshe. Made Aliyah from Montreal 10 years ago. And when I first arrived, probably like many of you, my Hebrew was just terrible. And just stepping out of the house was a complete embarrassment. And I was invited to a beautiful place called Psagot near Yerushalayim. And I was playing outside. And all these kids and families were coming to me, and I couldn't understand a word they were saying. And I had this beautiful instrument in my hand. It's called a kalimba. It's a thumb piano from South Africa. And with every group, I started playing this instrument, and this song came to me. And this is the way I say hello and goodbye to all my friends. It's called Shalom Chaverim. When I say Shalom in this song, I ask for everybody to repeat Shalom. Shalom Chaverim, Shalom. Shalom Chaverim, Shalom. Shalom Chaverim, Shalom. Shalom Chaverim, Shalom. בעולם עם אהבה ושמחה יש קדושה בעולם שלום חברים שלום שלום חברים שלום שלום חברים שלום שלום חברים שלום עם אהבה ושמחה יש קדושה בעולם עם אהבה ושמחה יש קדושה בעולם בעולם תודה רבה, ל"ג בעומר שמח. We are the drummers of Zion. Thank you to Nadav and Daniel and Yaakov. My name is Moshe. And next is the Kabbalah Dream Orchestra.
Thank you to Moshe.
Lag Sameach. Oh, Hashem, help me, give me voice. Yo, my name is Ari. You know I'm a party Jew, Ashkenazi, but I still love a Sfardi Jew, a fast rapping Jew, that toe tapping Jew. I'ma get the whole crowd to start clapping Jew, a free thinking Jew, L'chaim drinking Jew, with the beard and hat like Abe Lincoln Jew, wearing a suit Jew, keeping kashrut Jew. Hashem's the only one I salute Jew. I'm a singing Jew, CD slinging Jew, one of the last few at the Farbringen Jew. I'm that Chabad Jew, that loving God Jew, and some people might say I'm an odd Jew. Spin that dreidel Jew, a prenatal Jew, my Ema never wore no shadel Jew. I'm a Semitic Jew, purebred genetic Jew. If I wrong Jew, I'm an apologetic Jew. I'm a born tshuva Jew, that kind of newer Jew, still trying to learn just how to do a Jew. An old soul Jew with self-control Jew. On Shabbos, you know I don't roll Jew, cause I'm a true Jew, not a voodoo Jew. I'm that never gonna get a tattoo Jew, a verifiable Jew, member of the tribal Jew. I don't read part 2 of the Bible Jew, a straight Torah Jew, down to my core Jew, with my soul shining light bright as a menorah Jew. A Maccabee Jew, totally free Jew, dancing like Miriam at the Red Sea Jew. A rhyme saying Jew, mitzvah obeying Jew, 3 times a day, every day praying Jew. Wearing a keeper Jew, a thinking deeper Jew, saying Shema when I wake and go to sleep a Jew. Cause I'm that wise Jew, that circumcised Jew, to filling on my arm and in between my eyes Jew. I'm that Talit Jew, a tzitzit Jew. On Yom Kippur, I never eat Jew. I'm that Sukkot Jew, a Shavuot Jew. On Passover, only matzot Jew. I'm that Shabbat Jew, chillin' in Tzfat Jew. I got that cholent that's hot out the pot Jew. Holy Land Jew, with clean hands Jew. Always trying to do Hashem's commands Jew. I'm a yeshiva Jew, overachiever Jew. A spitting flows that'll make you a believer Jew.
Orthodox Jew, outside the box Jew. Take a bagel, but no cream cheese or lox Jew. Cause I'm a vegan Jew, not a meat-eating Jew. Trying to get back to the garden of Eden Jew. That long-haired Jew, I'm a Nazir Jew. With a full beard when I look in the mirror Jew. No drinking wine Jew, one of a kind Jew. Only funeral I go to is my Jew. Till death grips me Jew. Till death grips me, Jew. I'm that gypsy Jew. And if it's Purim, I'm a pretty tipsy Jew. I'm that mystic Jew, that Kabbalistic Jew. I'm that strictly monotheistic Jew. A rhyme writing Jew. I'm that enlightened Jew. Sick of the hatred and fighting Jew. A loving peace Jew in the Middle East Jew. I'm just praying for the violence to cease Jew. Cause I'm a kind Jew. Higher state of mind Jew. Don't want no stumbling block before the blind Jew. I'm a forgiving Jew. A still living Jew. Every day celebrating Thanksgiving Jew. Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry for the squeaks and the cracks. You guys are just gonna have to bear with me. So I'm actually Jewish, guys. I don't know if you guys knew that, but you know, I think there's a lot of Jews in the house, right? Yehudim, we're Yehudim because we come. We're Yehudim because we come from the nation of Yehuda, the kingdom of Yehuda, run by the descendants of David HaMelech, the tribe of Yehuda. And the tribe of Yehuda is named after Yehuda, the guy who was one of the sons of Yaakov, the fourth son of Yaakov, Yehuda. And he's called Yehuda because his mother, Leah, she was like, Odeh Hashem, thank you. And so, the only way to be a good Jew, only one way, there's only one way. You gotta give thanks to Hashem. It's the only way. If you're not giving thanks, you're missing the root. You're missing the point. Odeh Hashem. That's what Leah said when she gave birth to Yehuda, and we're all Yehudim, so we all gotta give thanks. There's so much I'm grateful for. Today I cannot ask for more. I have my heart, my soul, my strength. This life is blessed, so I give thanks. Give thanks to the universal one. Give thanks for the moon and stars and sun. Give thanks for the earth on which we live. Give thanks for the bounty she can give. Give thanks for the tree and the fruit it grows. Give thanks for the cup that overflows. Give thanks for the food and drink and air. Give thanks there's more than enough to share. Give thanks for the extra we can spare. Give thanks for the clothes we have to wear. Give thanks for the comfort of our beds. Give thanks for the roof above our heads. There's so much I'm grateful for. Today I cannot ask for more. I have my heart, my soul, my strength. This life is blessed, so I give thanks. Give thanks to the only source of all. Give thanks for the big and for the small. Give thanks from the lows to the highest heights. Give thanks for the dark and for the light. Give thanks for the times of joy and song. Give thanks for the pain that keeps us strong. Give thanks because we're still alive. Give thanks this moment has arrived. Give thanks our path has brought us here. Give thanks we've lived another year. Give thanks for the past we left behind. And give thanks for the future we will find. There's so much I'm grateful for. I cannot ask for more. I have my heart, my soul, my strength. This life is blessed, so I give thanks. I give thanks to the infinite most high. Give thanks no matter how or why. Give thanks in every time and place. Give thanks we're part of the human race. Give thanks for the people that we meet. Give thanks for the neighbors on our street. Give thanks for the teachers that we had. Give thanks for every mom and dad. Give thanks for the family that we got. Give thanks for the friends we like a lot. Give thanks thanks for the ones we hold most dear. Give thanks that those we love are here. There's so much I'm grateful for. Today I cannot ask for more. I have my heart, my soul, my strength. This life is blessed, so I give thanks. That was the sound check, guys. That was just a sound check. the 7-word verse. God created the earth and the heavens, and worked 6 days and was done on the 7th. So the 7th day is the day of rest. The 7th day God blessed with holiness. He made Adam and Ava, and she was the mother of Cain and Hevel, who was killed by his mother. But God didn't punish kind 7 generations, so violence and robbery spread through creation. God said, you know what, 7 days, wonders of the world will begin to raise. So yes, 7 other people and bring at least 7 pairs of each kosher bird and beast. No one got 7 male and 7 female of each clean picture on the ark says sail to the 7th month when the waters drop and the ark came to rest on the mountaintop. He let the raven fly. 7 days went by, sent the dove, she flew back cause nothing was dry. We waited 7 days at the end of the week, sent the dove, she returned all her friendship feet. Still wasn't sure, so we waited 7 more, sent the dove, but she didn't come back like before cause the flood was over. For Noah God showed a sign in the clouds, 7 color rainbow. Then he gave 7 Noah high laws to be done by the 70 nations who comes from Noah's son. There was evil in the 7 nations of Canaan, swore he would give their land to Abraham, who lived in Beersheba. That's the wellspring where he gave 7 sheep to the Philistine king, and Sarah was the name of his beautiful wife. 127 were the years of her life. The 7 generations from Abraham to Moses. I'll keep the story short, most everybody knows. Yitzhak was the son of Abraham. Yitzhak begot Yaakov, who ran to Aram for 7 years. Yaakov worked like hell for his uncle Lavan, trying to marry Rachel. But the night he would, he got tricked instead. Woke up and found Leah was laying in his bed. 7 kids came through Leah, that's true. But Yaakov knew he had to have Rachel too. So after 7 days, another one he was on. But he had to work 7 more years for Laban. And when his son Yosef was just 17, got sold as a slave down to Mitzrayim. He was staying in prison when Pharaoh had a dream. Nobody in Egypt knew what it could mean. He dripped 7 cows all healthy and fat, emerged from the river, and behold, after that they came 7 cows looking ugly and cursed. And the second 7 ate the 7 cows that were first. He dreamt 7 years of rain, all stood on a single star. They were fully good, but then through 7 10 years with them on the win the first 7 got swallowed by the 7 that within. Yosef said, Paro, dream about the grain, dream about the cows, counting the same. To be his cleaver, the 7 full years and the 7 bad cows are 7 good years, 7 10 years, and the 7 cows that will leave. 7 bad years, meaning of the dream is the 7 years of famine. Who come and get swallowed by 7 years of famine that immediately follow. So Pharaoh, Rabbi, Yosef, who saved Egypt, not making our family into slaves. Wise men sold him, they told in the stars. Moshe would be born on the 7th of a dawn. They were right. Moshe started a fight, killed an Egyptian, then he had to take flight. Every one of 7 daughters of Yitro, he told Pharaoh, let my people go. 7 plagues while Egypt down on his knees like a low road. They came the last week, split the sea, and we walked 7 weeks up to Mount Sinai where we heard God's Passover. It's been 7 days, my friends. From the night after the first day ends, we count 7 times, 7 days till Shavuot. We're finding our souls with the 7 zero. We go through Tiferet, now who your soul? I said, Gavura, let's talk and hold. We're not Sadiq, but after 7 weeks, ready to receive the words God speaks.
kneeling with the King is in prayer. So rejoice in this gathering together with the angels and supermen.
Over the inbreeding, leading me, eating and cheating, misleading me, made me defeated. Told us the only book that I've been reading, repeating my prayers to the Lord, I'm pleading. Calling the God trying to set up a meeting. I wanna go back to the Garden of Eden. I was in Eden, now that would be blessed. Wake up in the morning, I wouldn't get dressed. Walk around naked, just me and my wife. Living in Eden is living a life. The garden is great, please, that's what it is. Weather is perfect, the water is clear. No promise, no trouble, no fear. Everyone lives for like 900 years, but no one count beside the Most High. Watching it all from the earth to the sky. God is the greatest, standing alone. Many a woman from out of my bone. Remember me always when I need to talk. My Lord, my shield, my shepherd, my rock. Carry my teacher, my brother, my friend from in the beginning until the end. Tired of working and sick of the weekend, and done with the seed and the free, they gon' beat him. Over the eating, the cheating, misleading, defending, defeating, the told is the only book that I've been reading, repeating my prayers to the Lord. I'm pleading. Calling the God, trying to set up a meeting. I wanna go back to the garden of Eden. The garden of Eden is always a peace. Almighty One is the only police. Once you get in, if you wanna stay, there's only one law that you have to obey. The tree of knowledge you shall not try. That's fine with me. I won't make my pie with good and evil. That's not my goal. Won't touch that fruit with a 10-foot pole. One tree off limits, I don't really care, cause the garden has people for fire and pear. One apple, apricot, cocoa, cranberry, avocado, olive, making cherry, mango, grapefruit, pecan, cashew, on a banana and coconut too. Every kind of tree and the fruit for free. The garden of Eden is a place for me. Tired of working and sick of weeding and down with the seed and the reading, competing. Over the inbreeding, bleeding me, eating and cheating, misleading me, many of me. Torah's the only book that I've been reading, repeating my prayers to the Lord. I'm calling that God trying to set up a meeting. I wanna go back to the garden of Eden. Garden of Eden is just like a zoo. Said there's no cages in your river too. God's always making some prejudice new. All the creations are up for you. God let you name them whatever you wish. Like that was a flamingo, reliant fish. That was a hippo, platter, pussycat. That's an alligator, orangutan, with that. On top of all that, the animals talk. You make new guns on every walk. Speak with the smokers and how to a fly. Shivers with birds way up in the sky. Call out a cow, yak with a yak. Talk to a turtle, will talk like that. Snake might say you should eat from the tree. If knowledge, but then you would end up like me. Tired of working and sick of reading and done with the seed and the reading, competing. Over the inbreeding, bleeding me, eating and cheating, misleading me, making me beat him. Torah's the only book that I've been reading, repeating my prayers with Lord. I'm reading. Calling the God trying to set up a meeting. I wanna go back to the garden of Eden. But don't worry, we'll get there, but you gotta stick around. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta stay present. Even though you want to hear a different song, you just gotta enjoy the one you're hearing. You gotta be here now, you know? Can say it too. Just be here now. Truly the best thing to do is just be here now. Following the flow, just be here now. No other place to go, so let's be here now. Completely worry free. Let's be here now. No better place to be, so let's be here now. There's no time to delay. Let's enjoy our existence in the place we are today. I don't need a degree in philosophy to see I exist in this reality. Who knows what was and what shall be? I am that I am, and that's just me. You are too, as I'm sure you'll agree. Put us together, we are we. He is him, she is her. They are them as they always were. Some say that way back in the Garden of Eden, before the original sin, we were spiritual entities with no skin, concealing our holy souls within. Someday maybe we'll return again, but even if we do, only God knows when. So there's no time or place to begin worrying about what may have been. Just be here now. You can say it too. Just be here now. Truly the best thing to do is just be here now. Following the flow. Just be here now. No other place to go. So let's be here now. Completely worry time to delay. Let's enjoy our existence in the place we are today. Here is the place that you always are, and way over there may seem very far, but once you arrive it becomes quite clear what you thought was there is really right here. Wherever you go when you're journeying forth, to the east or the west or the south or the north, to the sky above or to the depths below, here is the only place you can go. Some pilgrims sail over oceans wide, pioneers cross the great divide, all of them praying that God will provide some greener grass on the other side. But escaping here no man can achieve, cause once you're here you may never leave. And since we don't have a choice in any case, let's embrace right here as our favorite place and just be here now. You can say it too, let's be here now. Truly the best thing there is, just be here now. Following the flow, let's be here now. No other place to go, so let's be here now. Completely worry-free, let's be here now. There's no better place to be, so let's be here now. There's no time to delay, let's enjoy our existence in the place we are today. You guys feeling present? Good, good. No better place to be than the present. Now you have to wait. You have to wait. There's no curfew on Lag Bomer. What time's your curfew?
Love you, man.
So much there and not on what there wasn't, what happens, happens. What doesn't happen, doesn't. You love your fellow woman and love your fellow man. And remember, always live your life the best that you can. Focus on what's there and not on what there wasn't, what happens, happens. And what doesn't happen, doesn't. You love your fellow woman and love your fellow man. And remember, always live your life the best that you can. Focus on what's there and not on what there wasn't, what happens, happens. And what doesn't happen, doesn't. You love your fellow woman and love your fellow man. And remember, always live your life the best that you can. When it's raining, skies are gray, and you're feeling bad. Think for a minute about what's making you sad. You might be short on money, but what's that really worth? All the money in the world couldn't buy you birth. In a race of millions, you're the only sperm that scored. You passed the hardest test already, life was your reward. Stop feeling down and out, start having a ball, cause being alive is the greatest gift of all. You can sing, you can dance, you can eat, you can drink, run, jump, learn, sleep, walk, talk, or think. So cheer up, smile, laugh away your sorrow. Today it might be raining, but the sun will shine tomorrow. And focus on what's good and not on what there wasn't. What happens, happens, and what doesn't happen, doesn't. Love your fellow woman and love your fellow man. And remember, always live your life the best that you can. Focus on what's good and not on what there wasn't. What happens, happens, and what doesn't happen, doesn't. I love your fellow woman and love your fellow man. And remember, always live your life the best that you can. Some folks complain when it's rain and sleet. Then they moan and they groan in the summer's heat. Well, you're alive, who cares if it's cold or hot? Just try and be grateful for all that you got. Thank God you have food, cause some people don't. Thank God you're getting educated, some people won't. Thank God you can see, some people are blind. And thank God for all the friends that you find. Thank God for Shabbat, that's not the daily grind. Thank God you can sleep each night and rest your mind. Thank God for the books of Moses 1 through 5. But most of all, thank God you're alive. And focus on what's good and not on what there wasn't. What happens, happens, and what doesn't happen, doesn't. Love your fellow woman, you love your fellow man. And remember, always live your life the best that you can. And focus on what's good and not on what there wasn't. What happens, happens, and what doesn't happen, doesn't. I love your fellow woman, you love your fellow man. And remember, always live your life the best that you can. Thank you. I don't know. I can't trust you guys anymore. Was a holy guy who was so much wiser than you or I. He was a true believer, an overachiever from the yeshiva of Rabbi Akiva. The Romans came in paying Torah teaching, but Rabbi Akiva kept on preaching. In prison, he still taught students until the Romans had him tortured and killed. It was after this that Rabbi Shimon and two of his friends were discussing Rome. Yehuda said the Romans are sweet for building bathhouses, bridges, and streets. Yosef sat silently, he heard everything that was said, but he spoke no word. And Shimon answered, he said all this that they made for their own interest. They built marketplaces just to recruit and fill our streets up with prostitutes. The bathhouses just for themselves to wash, and the bridges are the tax for all those who cross. Now when the Romans heard how these sages debated, they praised Yehuda, had him elevated. They exiled Yossi for just sitting still and declared Shimon would have to be killed. So he and his son had to hide away. They stayed in the Beit Midrash each day. His wife would bring them some water and bread, but he feared they would torture her, so they fled. It's like the old man, so leave your home like Rabbi Shimon on Mount Meron. Don't stay in hide in your cave, go play with your friends outside. It's a beautiful day. Shoot your bow and arrow up in the sky. Get high on Torah like Mario high. Light your bonfire, pulling all-nighter on the yard side of the Zohar's rider. Shimon and his son had to hide in a cave. Only by a miracle were they saved. A carob tree and a well were created for them to eat and drink while they waited. They sat naked with sand up to their necks to protect their garments from getting wrecked. Only put on clothes when it was time to pray, while they stayed in that cave and studied all day. 12 years they lived there were on their own, and secrets were shown to Rabbi Shimon. The concealed was revealed to Bar Yochai. Clear as that day on Har Sinai, where finally Elijah appeared and said, the decree has been canceled, the Caesar is dead. So they emerged, they saw there a man who was plowing and planting seeds in the land. Surprised, they cried, how could he forsake eternal life for this life that's fake? And every place to which they turned, their eyes just went up in flames and burned, until a voice from heaven cried, have you emerged and come outside to destroy my world? You can't behave like this, now go back to your cave. So they returned there forced to dwell 12 months like the biggest day in their until that voice from heaven said, leave your cave, and so they did. Like my own ass, so leave your home like Rabbi Shimon on Mount Meron. Don't stay and hide in your cave, go play where your friends outside. It's a beautiful day. Shoot your bow and arrow up in the sky. Get high on Torah like Mario High. Light your bonfire, pull it on right up under your tide of the Zohar Spider.
Little shout out to Rabbi Lipschitz joining us. Good to see you, Rabbi. The One Flame Festival, in truth, was his brainchild, Baruch Hashem. Like so many other things. Jam in 3, should we pull that off? No, King Solomon. King Solomon, ready? Let's hit a reggae, King Solomon. All right? So let's go.
Son, in my wisdom was second to none. I love that shit with my heart and mind. Offered praise 1,000 times in Jerusalem. My reign is for Proverbs to all who came. I had almost everything for 40 years. I was the king. Was anointed by the queen. I found the pastors thrown to me. Kingdom came into my hands. There was peace throughout the land. One night while sleeping in my bed, dream God came to me and said, what do you wish to achieve? Ask me and you shall receive. I said, you've been so kind to me. Made me king by your decree. Thank you, Lord, for what you did but I still feel like a little kid. So much to do, where do I start? Give me a wise and discerning heart. That for your people I will tell right from wrong and govern well. Hashem was Jesus, so he said, you ask for my wisdom instead of speaking something for yourself. Like love to life and light to well, so I'll give wisdom to you and great riches and glory to it. If you walk in all my ways, you will live for many days. I could understand more than every grain of sand. Far wiser than any man, my fame spread throughout the land. 3,000 proverbs alone, with over 1,000 songs. Spoke of every tree and plant, bird and beast and fish and ant. Of King Solomon, David's son, and my wisdom was so infinite. Love that shone in my heart and mind. Offered praise 1,000 times in Jerusalem. My reign is for proverbs to all who can. I had almost everything for 40 years. I was the king. Before my court, 2 women came. Each of them had a different claim. One of the women said to me, I just gave birth, and so did she, in the same house. There was no one but me and her and our 2 sons. Now in the night, her son died, so she took my son from my side, and she put her dead son next to me. And in the morning, I could see the child was dead, but I am sure he's not the son I bore. No. The second woman said, my son lives and your son's dead. No, the first woman replied, my son lives and your son died. I spoke to them. You both have said, my son lives and your son's dead, so let's just cut the child in 2 and we'll give 1/2 to each of you. Now the woman whose son was alive, she had compassion and she cried, I can't bear to see him dead. Just give the child to her instead. The other said, not me or you will have the child, cut him in 2. So I immediately knew between these women who was who. All of Israel was in awe. They saw how I laid down the law. Everyone who heard could see that God's wisdom was with me. I'm King Solomon, David's son, and my wisdom was second. And I love that shit with my heart and mind. Offered praise 1,000 times in Jerusalem. My reign is both proverbs to all who came. I had almost everything for 40 years. I was the king. Provide the land with peace on every side. Free from war, I dried my sword. Built a temple for the Lord. Sent 10,000 men by sea to Lebanon for cedar trees. And I put my slaves to work for God. Took them all to do the job. Each block of rock was pre-carved before it reached the temple's yards. To 80,000 cut in stone. 70,000 all them on would work for hands and feet. Hashem's temple was complete. Everything wall to wall. 45 tall from the ceiling to the floor. I handled it with cedar floors. The most holy place to hold the ark. I overlaid it gold in 7 years was complete. Then I offered God of Easter. 22,000 ox, 6 times that many from my blocks. The temple's altar was too small, couldn't nearly hold them all. Was no room inside, I led the people to the yard. Instead, all of Israel came from Syria down to Egypt too. Before Hashem, the people prayed and partied hard before today. I'm King Solomon David's son, and my wisdom was second to none. I loved Hashem with my heart and mind. Offered praise 1,000 times in Jerusalem. My reign is spoke proverbs to all who came. I had almost everything for 40 years. I was the king. My throne was something to behold, of ivory and the finest gold. A dozen lions stood to me, all who stepped up to my feet. And I commanded combat forces, over 12,000 horses, 1,400 chariots, all sorts of military stuff. A navy was built for me, they sailed upon the Red Sea, returning with all they could hold, 30,000 pounds of gold. And every king of earth who heard about my wisdom saw my word. Kings came from far and near and brought me gifts year after year. People came from all around, I needed 20,000 pounds of flour just to make the bread. Every day to keep me fed was like all you could eat buffet. Slaughtered 30 cows a day, 100 sheep from my herds, on top of deer, gazelle, and birds. Had a palace in the woods of Lebanon, I had it good. Every cup I owned was gold, like everything in my household. Silver I threw away, it was worthless in my day. When I sat upon the throne, silver sat around like stone. I'm King Solomon David's son, my wisdom was second to none. Loved Hashem with my heart and mind, and all the praise 1,000 times. In Jerusalem, my reign is spoke proverbs to all who came. I had almost everything for 40 years. I was the king.
We got time.
E-Jam and then me. All right, we got 2 more for you guys. We got 2 more for you guys, okay?
A-Jam. Should we do the A-Jam? All right, hold on. We're doing something crazy right now.
E-Jam?
We're going to do something crazy right here.
Wait,
We're doing it.
Hey, I'm too loud in the monitor. No. It's lasers.
You want to do 3? No? And laser? I want to do the E-Jam.
E-Jam?
Yeah.
All right, E-Jam.
Yeah, E it is.
Yeah. L'chaim. Hey, if someone want to bring me a l'chaim?
Yeah.
Just saying. I could use one. I got tea over here, but make it 2 l'chaims. We need 2 l'chaims coming over here. Oh. What is it? Oh, no. Not there, though. Like, what are you trying to do? No, this guy. All right, good. But I don't want to was 8 days old, son of Abraham. Didn't waste no time, sipping wine in my breast just to ease my mind. I sobered up after that, I spent 12 years clean, but I fell off the wagon when I turned 13. I couldn't see rated R movies or drive a car, but my bar mitzvah had an open bar. They say that day I became a man, and I had to obey all the God's commands. Now it's true, there's things we don't do as Jews, but Hashem doesn't mind if we use some booze. Drink responsibly, you gotta stay alive. Don't drink too much, don't drink and drive. For some folks, alcohol could be deadly, but if you drink to life, you could drink with me. So l'chaim, a toast to the host and the guests. L'chaim, for the bracha, may you all be blessed. L'chaim, told equal and shalom for peace. L'chaim, make good things only just increase. L'chaim with wisdom, awareness, and will. L'chaim with happiness, healing, and health. L'chaim to family, the kids, and the wife. L'chaim, my friends say, l'chaim to life. Wedding, the rabbi passed me a cup overflowing with wine, and he said, bottoms up. On an empty stomach, that broke my fast. The first drink of the day, but it wasn't the last. Every happy occasion and celebration is cause for a little intoxication, cause the Talmud says since temple time you won't find any joy if you don't drink wine. But it also brings relief from the grief when my loved ones die. Life seems so brief, but I still do it right. Light a candle, recite Kaddish, and say l'chaim on the yearly on-site. No rose on the grave by the top shelf. I'ma drink for the dead till I'm dead myself. So if I don't outlive you, when my soul is delivered to God, give a toast and get drunk in my shiver. L'chaim, a toast to the host and the guest. L'chaim, livracha, may you all be blessed. L'chaim, tovim, will and shalom for peace. L'chaim, make good things only just increase. L'chaim with wisdom, awareness, and wealth. L'chaim with happiness, healing, and health. L'chaim to family, the kids, and the wife. L'chaim, my friends say l'chaim to life.